What's going on out there, YouTube? This is SEL022 doing something I've never really done before. I'm going to be talking specifically about, and in the next coming week, going to do a review fully on one of the most epic perspective video games that is going to be amazing. Grand Theft Auto 5. Alright, everybody. I have so much I want to talk to you about that. I'm going to be making, in the next 3 to 4 days, I'm going to be making at least 3 different videos, and I'm going to probably progress into that. First off the gate, I'm going to tell y'all that I've already pre-ordered my copy for Xbox 360. I've already pre-ordered my copy for PS3. This game, okay, I am a huge Grand Theft Auto fan. Of course, I love Halo, Call of Duty. I like all different kinds of games and genres, but San Andreas, Vice City 3, those were revolutionary to the industry. In and of themselves, they categorized a sandbox into a movie consolidation that unlike anything that anybody's ever seen before. San Andreas broke the boundary with the uneffect of hot coffee or the sexual stuff that went down with that. It was one of the best games ever. Um, so, in anticipation for that, I had bought in 4. 4 was decent. Lost and Damned was decent. Ballad of Gay Tony was actually really good. But this one, the creme de la creme. So since 2007, they've been working on this and refining it. So now this is actually going to be probably one of, actually it is officially the highest, the highest production games ever. $266 million. If you think in perspective of productions with movies, I think Pirates of the Caribbean, the third one, was the one that maybe was just shy over that at I think about 298 million. But this game, the production in and of itself is phenomenal. How much they put into it. From what my understanding is, they've gotten voice actors out of wazoo. The gangsters that are in this one, they've actually pulled them straight from the off cities, the people from different prisons. They've actually used them as voice actors. They've put every single thought process into this one and brought it from different games. So any of y'all are familiar with Rockstar's games, Red Dead Redemption, Max Payne, of course Grand Theft Auto 4, and everything that's brought in that. They've movered it into this one game. So when you think about Red Dead Redemption, this is a wide open game. They You can scour for hours just going through the world and interacting with different people, going hunting, trying to survive, finding different missions out the wazoo. It's just one of the widest scopes games you ever played, and then the multiplayer was even better. Um, I know y'all didn't know I was a big gaming fan, but you should know. Anyway, when you think about Max Payne, I bought that on Xbox 360. This game, as far as the shooting engine, as far as the duck and cover, it was amazing. I mean, Max Payne 2 and 1 set the bar, but this one, it went a step higher. And it's underrated, in my opinion, because it's revolutionary in how the shooting engine truly was. The visual effects for when you actually shoot somebody and go through the process of trying to dodge or weave is always totally different in the way that impacted the other person and you. So if you're getting into a brawl or something like that, you're trying to defend yourself, it's totally different each time. And it's a slow motion factor, which is really epic. And then when you think about, of course, Grand Theft Auto 4, that in and of itself was very awesome because the Euphoria engine, every single time that you fall, it's not going to be the same exact way. Every time an enemy falls, it's not going to be the same way. They brought that into so many other games. So now, you have Grand Theft Auto 5. You have the protagonists, Franklin, Michael, Trevor. Franklin is the African American gentleman that's actually from the same, if you know San Andreas, CJ, Grove Street, where he's from. You've got Michael. He is up and coming. He dressed pretty poised. He has a history of maneuvering out money. He's a bank robber, or he used to be, but now he's retired. And then you've got Trevor, who's a loose cannon. Mentally, he's just out there, but he can do almost anything. And then from the same process of what he can do, like it shows in his whole look. He's a trip. I'm not going to dissect each one of these characters. I'm just giving you the perspective of who these protagonists are. without giving too much detail. Because, for instance, Franklin, he's got a specialty, and when you're actually going to use him, he's going to have the ability of driving. So his specialty is driving. So say if you're going in and out of a lane or whatnot, he has the ability to slow it down, and you can actually coast a little bit better. So he's got the best skill set when it comes to driving. Michael, he's got the best skill set when it comes to weaponry. If you actually, just like Max Payne, you go through, you can slow it down and go through this process, and it's just amazing from what I've seen based on the videos. And then when I think about Trevor, what's his ability? He is technically the pilot, but also he's got a rage mode where hand-to-hand melee, I guess he's kind of unstoppable, or something like a juggernaut kind of thing. This game has had so many different things that's going on with it that I can't describe it all to you. The key things that I've seen, man, so much. Okay, you've got Grand Theft Auto 5 that has very own separate games. It's got online. So the online multiplayer is not like anything you had before. It's going to be not till coming out till October, so 2 weeks after the release of when September the 17th comes out. You got 2 weeks after that. It's going to be October the 1st when the online comes. But full customization of your very own person, from the look, the tone, the gender, everything off the gate. You have your own world that you can exist in with 16 other players at a continuous time. So say if I'm going down the street and I want to go to the convenience store, I want to rob the convenience store. Say if I could potentially get like held up or I'm in trouble or whatever, I could have my friend, he's on his TV in his apartment. And now all these things I'm describing to y'all, these are all features that you can actually do within the multiplayer just in of itself. Of course, that transfers into the camping. Anyway, so say my friend sees me. He's just chilling in his apartment. He's looking at TV. All of a sudden, he's looking at the news. I'm on the news because I'm in trouble. If he wants to, he can go outside of his door and go and back me up, help me out. And it just, it's so many different things. There's over 500 different missions just in the multiplayer online experience in and of itself. So I'm not even talking about the storyline. So go back to the campaign, Grand Theft Auto 5. You have 3 different protagonists that, of course, most people thinking, okay, you just have one protagonist, you can follow through their storyline. No. If I'm playing and we're doing a heist, at a moment's notice, I'm sitting there, I'm held up at gunpoint, I can go and change to be Trevor. Trevor could be going outside in his car. I'm going to go through the building, knock the person out, and then go back to the same person I was just at. At a moment's notice, using the D-pad, you can pick between any of the 3. When the multiplayer experience comes out, the same exact way. There's a 4th spot that's going to be at the very bottom that you can actually go in and out of that as well, just as easily. That's just the small things, y'all. I'm not even talking about the mini missions where you can actually go and you can play a full round of tennis with 4 different people co-op, where I'm talking about even going to play golf, 18 holes of golf with 2 different co-ops or just by yourself. So any of these different things as far as the missions are concerned, it's probably going to be over 700 missions just for the campaign alone. But everything that you do is going to make a factor and a change into the storyline as well. So it could be 3 different outcomes, it could be even 6 different outcomes. But just the whole depth and how much they did, it's just going to be amazing. So that's a little bit of the tidbit. Before I do my review, I'm going to do a full review on the game. I'm going to play through probably the PS3 version because that's another thing I want to talk to y'all about now. So I'm going to do another video right after this, and I'm going to tell y'all the special that's going on the PlayStation Network. If you pre-order Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PlayStation Network before the 17th, of course, it's going to be $59.99 to pre-order off the gate, okay? But if you pre-order it, every Rockstar title, which I thought it was just one game, every Rockstar title, after you do that pre-order, you're going to automatically get 75% off of that. So, not only when I pre-ordered it did I get the blimp, did I get a theme from my PlayStation 3, which I'll let y'all see that. Hold on one second. But also, 75% off of every Rockstar game. And I have a list for y'all. And I'm gonna talk about it more in the other video, but I highly recommend it. I pre-ordered my copy from GameStop because GameStop's got a special going on where it's 30% off, any trade-in that you push towards Grand Theft Auto 5 pre-order. So that was ideal. I'm gonna go ahead and trade in 4 different games. I wasn't playing any of them. But with this, I'm making all these back. Because last night, I actually got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for not 20, not 14. I got it for $3.49. Okay, so you got San Andreas, you got number 3 for $2.49. You got the Ultimate Edition for Grand Theft Auto 4 for just $7.49. Means including Lost and Damned, and specifically Ballad of Gay Tony. You got Red Dead Redemption, the bundle, which is the undead and the regular version, the full games for $9.99, y'all. Those are just some of the few. I mean, that's this including Bully, this including L.A. Noire, this including Midnight Club Dub Edition, Los Angeles. I did not know, and I'm gonna show y'all in the video how I went about going to do this, because I took a little bit of footage. I know it's gonna be kind of grainy, but I want to make sure y'all see this is the truth, because nobody is talking about this on YouTube. If you pre-order it, you can get discounts on all these games, and I don't have the money for all of them, but I made sure that I got San Andreas, Vice City, that I specifically got those 3, definitely. And then on top of that, 4. And the submissions as well. So, it's a deal. This game is going to go raw. I can't wait to do the review. I can't wait to continue to play. I'm going to continue to play San Andreas. I might play a little bit of Vice City tonight. And then I cannot wait for Grand Theft Auto 4. And I want y'all's input and perspective of what y'all think about it. I've been following somebody that's really good. Y'all should really check them out. They have everything you can think of about Grand Theft Auto 5 and what it's going to entail. Typical Gamer. Go on the YouTube page. They have a Twitter account. They got a Twitch. If you go to Typical Gamer, subscribe, I guarantee you, you're not gonna miss out on anything to do with Grand Theft Auto. Every day at 6 o'clock, this guy has got something brand new. Anyway, to wrap that up, before I go ahead and go into tell y'all how to do specifically this PlayStation Network deal, I just wanted to give y'all my expression of excitement, and I cannot wait to know what's gonna happen in this whole entire game. Just the campaign alone is gonna keep me busy from Tuesday on until October the 1st. But leave me your comments. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about. Let me know if y'all want me to do 2 different reviews. Y'all let me know if you want me to do a comparison between the PlayStation version and the Xbox 360 version. Whatever y'all want from me, SEL0320, for Grand Theft Auto 4, I'm here for y'all. And I'm going to do more game reviews. I've got a lot of stuff going on. But I had to let y'all know I'm excited for Grand Theft Auto 5. I cannot wait. Check this out. Check the other videos coming in the next week. Later.